I've never been the one who's worried, always been the one who's keeping it cool. The kind of guy who chill while others hurry. I didn't know.
Okay guys, so we're just shooting something in the car right now, and this is what we actually do. We have Wes outside. And he's just sliding down.
Yeah, we're going backwards, so this is fun.
Us fashion bloggers do. So we're trying to shoot something in the car. So I have Jessie in the car. She's doing her thing. And look on the roof there. Wes taking photos through the sunroof. And yeah, the struggle is real, guys. The struggle is real. Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Ashley Schubeck and I'm a blogger behind Miss Gunner. My Instagram handle is Miss_Gunner, so feel free to check me out. If you haven't been here before, welcome. If you have been to my channel before, welcome back guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I am in Sydney at the moment. I'm back here for Fashion Week. So the topic that I wanted to talk to you guys about today is how to become a fashion blogger. So this is not for kind of bloggers who are doing it already. I guess it's for people who want to start blogging. I started blogging about 4 years ago now, I think. Yeah, 4 years ago as a hobby. It was just a thing that I wanted to do after work. I was working all day, 5 days a week, and I would come home and I would get online. I'll buy like a bunch of stuff and I would wear it on the weekend. Just like most other girls, but I really love shopping. I love fashion, I love shoes. As you can see, I have quite a big collection of shoes. They're like probably one of my favorite things that I love. I would pick shoes over an outfit actually. So anyhow, back to blogging. I just wanted to give you guys some tips of how I started blogging, all the things I've learned, and maybe I hope that you guys will find this quite useful and hopefully you will start blogging. Okay, so I've got my phone here so I don't miss anything. Number one, the most important one, is just to start. I think, you know, when I first started, my photos were so bad and I didn't have a nice camera. I just used my iPhone and I shot everything on my iPhone basically. Now I don't shoot on my iPhone anymore. I use my Nikon D750 most of the time, and otherwise if I'm using a photographer then they normally use a Canon. You know, everyone uses a Canon except for me for some reason. But anyways, I love my camera, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But for now, I think you guys just have to start a new account, create an account, create a name, pick a name that you love, make sure it's available on Instagram, Twitter, and also your domain name. That's really important because you don't want to create a name and then it's already been taken, so there's no point in doing that. So pick a name that you love, start with that, and just start. Everything else is a learning process, isn't it? So I had no idea how to edit my photos, all that kind of stuff, but there's so many tutorials that you can just watch on YouTube. Ask your friends, ask other bloggers, you know, get in touch with bloggers and see what they do, read their blogs and see. Normally a lot of people will talk about how to edit, all that kind of stuff. My advice, number two, my advice for you guys is don't do this for the money. Okay guys, sorry, I forgot to record this bit, but anyways, try not to do this for the money. Do it because you really love it. I think blogging is so hard. It's so competitive. I just don't want you guys to be disappointed. You know, always have a backup job that you can go back to. I will always have my dental job that I can always go back to if all of this fail, you know, because I need to pay for my mortgage, I need to pay for my life, all that kind of stuff. Don't put all your eggs into one basket. That's what I'm trying to say. Do it because you love it. Number three is, how do I source the product and how do I shoot? So at the beginning, for anyone starting out as a blogger, I think the main thing is you need to be really creative. You're not going to have unlimited amount of clothes. Your PR is probably not going to want to know you that much because you don't have a following. They might, but I think everything has to be done by you. You need to be creative. You need to be able to style like 10 outfits from like 5 items that you have. You know, be creative. You don't need to spend a lot of money on clothes. You just need to make it look really stylish and just really nice, really creative. But once you get a bit of a following, there's so many ways that you can like source your outfits and source your items that you want to shoot. You can connect with the PR companies and just be like, hey, I really love your stuff. We'd love to shoot your stuff. Can I loan some things? You know, if they want to gift it to you, amazing. If they don't, just say if you can loan it, you know. Be really nice and create really beautiful content for them, and eventually they'll be like, yeah, okay, this girl shoots really nice stuff, I want to gift her some things. So that's another really, really good tip. My tip is treat it as a business, but don't act as if it's a business until it is. So initially, when I first started, it's like your best time to create the best content that you can. No one's going to tell you what to do. No one's going to dictate anything. So it's your job to bring out the most amazing content that you possibly could. So, and then after you start making money, working with brands, all that kind of stuff, then you have to be smart about it. As in, you need to charge them a certain amount of fees for everything that you do, all that kind of stuff. But I will go into that later. For this tutorial, I just want to talk about how you get started, all that kind of stuff. Number 5, I want to talk about the equipment. You want to use what you have. Don't go out and spend like thousands of dollars on an amazing camera that you don't really know how to use. If you do and you have an interest in photography, amazing. If you want to go spend $5,000, I'm all for that. If you want to, if you're going to use it, if you're going to create like some amazing stuff from it, it's an investment, right? But for people who are just starting out, who are not really sure if blogging's for them, then I think, yeah, your iPhone is going to be your best friend. I think I shot most of my stuff with my iPhone when I first started, and I got really good engagement back then. I mean, now I shoot everything on a DSLR only because I love the quality of it. But if you want to go straight ahead and invest in a great camera, then go for it. But I'm just saying, my point is, you don't need an expensive camera. I know quite a lot of bloggers who uses iPhone all the time. They don't even have a blog, and their engagement is crazy, and their photos is beautiful. You need to just nail it. If you're going to use an iPhone, nail it, nail the edit, and get it out there looking stunning, which you can. I wrote a blog maybe a year ago about how I edit on all my iPhone shots. This is before, when I first just moved to London. But once I moved to London, it is so hard to shoot on an iPhone because I can't edit them properly. London is grey all the time, maybe 90% of the time. So it's so hard to edit an iPhone shot. So I just started using my DSLR because I can like brighten the sky, make it look like it's not so cold, make it look like it's bright and sunny when it's not. So that's why I decided to just shoot on my Nikon D750. But I will link everything in the description box. Me, the best camera is the one that you have on you. I do have a little SONY RX100 Mark IV that I carried me like everywhere just in case if I need to shoot something. It's really little. I'm filming my vlog with that right now, so I can't show it to you guys, but I'll link everything in the description box. But after that, you know, you can just buy a cheaper camera first, and then eventually once you start making more money, you can upgrade, all that kind of stuff. But I wouldn't recommend you to go out there and spend like $5,000 on a camera. But if you have the money and you want to, then amazing, you know, that will just get you some amazing shots. Number 6, shoot in a nice location. Okay, this is super difficult right now because I've been in London for almost a year, and it's like such a pretty city. You know, I absolutely love London. It's like Disneyland, right? So I go down the road, it's stunning. I go down to the flower shop, it's beautiful. All the houses are like stunning, all that kind of stuff. Cute cafes, yes, tick, 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 easy to shoot. When I'm back in Sydney, I live maybe about 30 minutes from the city, so it's not quite like, it's quite suburbia where I live, so I can't shoot here. I need to be quite particular about where I shoot. But I do love just scouting locations, finding beautiful backdrop for my photos. So I think go and explore with your friends, your boyfriend, whatever, get some nice backdrop, shoot your outfit there. Number 7, okay, this is a good one. Network with other bloggers. When I first started, I had like 0 blogger friends, 0. I only had like my regular friends that I chat to, all that kind of stuff. But it's so nice to have a group of friends that knows exactly what you're going through. They can give you advice, you can give them advice, and you grow together as a group. They will always be there to support you, and you will always be there to support them. You know, I'm all about like just, yeah, having really good and supportive friends. Fashion can be quite, you know, cutthroat, should I say, but if you have really close friends that are going to be like back you up all the way every single day, then I think you're okay, you're going to be fine. And I do have that in Sydney. I have a really close group of girlfriends that I chat to about my business all the time, and in London I have a bunch of girls that I chat to as well. So and if worst case, you can always ask your boyfriend. Scott is probably one of my business advisor. He always gives really good advice, and I think, yeah, you just need to find someone that you can chat to. But I think as long as you network with other bloggers, then it's really nice. So people that I follow, you know, 4 years ago, I still follow them now. I know exactly what's going on with their life only because I am interested in their life. Like, be genuinely interested, if you know what I mean. Like, I want to know what's going on with their kids. I want to know where they're traveling to. To me, I find that interesting, right? So I like commenting on people's account. I like seeing what they get up to. I love watching their stories, and also I want to support my friends. If they're doing a collaboration with a brand, I'm going to go and comment and, you know, say that it looks amazing, all this kind of stuff. Why? Because when it's your turn, you want your friends to be there as well. You do it because you love them genuinely now. So my tip number 8 would be reach out to people and add value to people. I probably get like so many DMs. You know, people want to like shoot me, people want to, as in photography, they want to shoot me, and I have people who wants to collaborate, all this kind of stuff all the time. I try to get back to all of them as I can, you know, as much as I can. But I think when I first started out, if I wanted to like collaborate with someone, then I would try to bring, I can't stress enough, you need to bring people value. So if I want to work for a brand, I would just go to them, hey, look, I can create this and this and this shots for you, and I would love to blog about it, talk about it on my videos, all that kind of stuff. So I'm bringing value to them, right? So they're like, okay, maybe I'll work with her. And then once you build a relationship, later on, they will end up paying you anyway. So I think it's really important that you want to reach out, not just to take things from them, but reach out and offer them something that you can help them with. I hope that makes sense. You know, a lot of people are like, hey, can you give me a shout out? I'm like, no, I'm not gonna give you a shout out. Like, when I first started, I didn't ask anyone for a shout out. I just did it on my own. How? By being friendly, by being authentic, by liking their photos, by supporting them, you know, for a long time, and then eventually people will talk about you. I think that's how you do it. Number 9, be consistent, guys. If you're blogging, you need to push out that blog post once a week, whatever, twice a week, whatever you want to do. On Instagram, if you want to do 2 posts a day, great. At the moment, I'm doing like between 1 and 2 a day. But when I first started, it's like 2 every single day of my life. At one point I was posting 3 photos, but that was when before I that was when before I started editing on Lightroom. I used to edit on my phone, so much quicker, so I can push out more content. But now it's almost impossible for me to push out that much content. So I try to do 1 or 2 a day. If I'm really busy during Fashion Week, then I will push 2 out, maybe 2 or 3. But the key is be consistent, because your readers want to see what you get up to. If you leave it for a long time, then it becomes like stale and bored, and they just leave and they don't really care about you. And number 10, this is my last and probably most important, is be persistent. You know, you need to be able to take rejections. You need things to motivate you, and you can't give up. If you really love something, you're gonna push, you're gonna fight for it. I think for me, at the end of the day, I love what I do, right? So I'm always gonna come back to it. It makes me happy. Even if I don't get paid for it, then I'll probably still be doing this regardless. So make sure you stick to it. There's gonna be ups and downs. There's gonna be a lot of downs and a lot of ups, but you take them both and just push on, you know. Don't give up. You just have to keep trying, right? My top 10 tips of how to become a fashion blogger. I will show you guys a little bit about what we do behind the scenes as well. But apart from that, you just have to start, guys. I can't wait to see what you guys get up to. I will try to make another video for all bloggers who are kind of established already, who wants to kind of, I guess, grow and do better. But I'm still trying to see if I can make that video just yet. So for now, I hope you guys find that helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys at the next video. If you guys like my video, please do give me a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel. I will try to make you like more interesting videos in the future. Anyways, I have to run to my next show now, so I will chat to you guys at the next video. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah.